Podcast 365 Days, a channel that shares knowledge and motivation to help you make a change every day. The story today revolves around the classic novel The Alchemist, exploring the origin of true motivation. Let's immerse ourselves in this captivating tale. In our 20s, many of us wonder, what are my dreams? What do I really want to achieve? By the time we reach 25, we start to question, have I truly made an effort to pursue those dreams? Is this the right path for me? Then as we hit 30, we bow our heads in reflection asking, if my long-held dreams remain unfulfilled, is it too late to start now? If you feel lost or unsettled, unsure of your direction in life, The Alchemist, a 25-chapter book that can be read in 2 hours, might just offer you the answers. Published over 30 years ago, translated into 81 languages, and sold in more than 170 countries, The Alchemist has resonated worldwide. In Brazil, its popularity rivals that of football and even God himself. The reason for its profound influence lies in its ability to reflect the reader's own struggles and desires somewhere within the story. The Alchemist tells the tale of Santiago, a young shepherd who sells his entire flock to pursue his dream of finding treasure in the Egyptian desert. Though his sheep are all he owns, he sets off on an arduous journey to fulfill his heart's desire. This parable is simple, yet it has touched the hearts of millions, inspiring them to chase their own dreams. It is also a reflection of the author Paulo Coelho's spiritual journey. At 17, Coelho was rebellious and was committed to a mental institution by his parents. Later in life, he was imprisoned for opposing a dictatorship. By the age of 38, it seemed as though he had achieved little. Then he embarked on a nearly 600-kilometer pilgrimage to Santiago, Spain, over 3 months. This journey helped calm his restless heart. The wisdom and insights he gained during this time were woven into Santiago's quest for treasure. When The Alchemist was published, it ignited hope in countless souls who felt adrift, earning Coelho the distinction of being one of the most influential Latin American writers since Gabriel Garcia Marquez, author of 100 Years of Solitude. The Alchemist teaches us that a life without purpose is like a chaotic labyrinth. Anyone who enters it will be trapped in a lifelong search for an exit. If we focus too much on weighing the risks and rewards, we may end up missing out on our dreams entirely. Santiago was born into a humble Spanish family. His parents lived off a few small plots of land, and from the moment he was born they placed all their hopes in him, sending him to a seminary to become a priest, a path they believed would ensure a stable life and bring pride to the family. Yet, Santiago had other aspirations. He dreamed of traveling and exploring the world. Despite his father's strong objections, Santiago was unwavering. Finally, his father relented, giving him 3 gold coins to buy some sheep and live life on his own terms. The coins represented more than just a compromise, they were a gesture of unspoken understanding. As a young man, Santiago's father had also dreamt of wandering the world. Each character in the story has a dream, whether it's Santiago's father wanting to travel, a popcorn seller on the street longing to visit Africa, or a crystal merchant desiring to see Mecca. Even the thieves near the pyramids share Santiago's aspiration of finding treasure. However, due to various reasons and practical pressures, they all ended up setting aside their dreams, living each day with quiet regret. The reasons for abandoning their dreams all boiled down to the same thing, the constant weighing of gains and losses. For Santiago, pursuing his dream meant giving up the comfort of his current life. He came close to losing himself in the process, almost letting fear and practicality override his true desires. But as the King of Salem advised, destiny is what you really want to do. This reignited Santiago's passion, reminding him that his life's dream was to explore the vast world. He followed his heart once again, setting out to chase his treasure. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that it's too late and that we must accept reality as our fate. But that's not true. Destiny should never be a cause for regret. It should be what you truly want to pursue. Research shows that when people fail, they tend to regret not having tried harder, but over time they come to accept it. However, the things they always wanted to do and never pursued can linger, causing lifelong regret because they can neither be rationalized away nor forgotten. A writer once said that dreams become distant because we don't take the first step. Dreams don't wait. They fade away when left unattended. Like red-hot steel, dreams must be shaped when the fire of passion burns bright. Once that fire cools, the metal becomes difficult to mold. So when your long-buried dreams resurface, act on them immediately while your passion is still alive. Even if you never reach your goal, the daily efforts will make you a better person. When pursuing dreams, obstacles are inevitable. Santiago, for instance, faced immediate challenges in Africa. He encountered a language barrier and was tricked by a seemingly friendly, Spanish-speaking man who stole all his money. The night before, Santiago's future seemed bright, but now he was penniless and alone in a foreign land. Despair almost overwhelmed him as he recalled having 60 sheep not long ago. But Santiago also remembered the words of the King of Salem. When you truly want something, the universe conspires to help you achieve it. Those words gave him the courage to move forward. The next day he set out again, determined to find an opportunity. Santiago spotted a rundown crystal shop and offered to clean the dusty glassware in exchange for food. When his efforts brought in 2 customers, the shop owner hired him, but Santiago knew that reaching Egypt would still require crossing thousands of kilometers of desert, far beyond what he could afford. There are moments in every pursuit when despair hits hardest, when you've worked tirelessly for a long time, only to realize that the dream remains out of reach. Santiago experienced this too. Though heartbroken, he stayed at the crystal shop, setting aside thoughts of his dream to focus on earning money. Over a year, he not only doubled his original capital, but also learned business skills and Arabic. When one has a heart full of purpose, adversities are no longer burdens but challenges that help one grow. The hardships become stepping stones to maturity. Santiago now faced a choice: settle for a prosperous life at the shop or continue his journey to find the treasure. Though the crystal merchant urged him to stay, Santiago chose to follow his dream. He had not forgotten that his mission was to reach Egypt. Santiago crossed vast deserts and arrived at a small oasis where he met the beautiful Fatima. From the moment he saw her, love surged through his heart, and he considered abandoning his quests to stay with her. But recurring dreams of the alchemist reminded him that giving up on his dream would mean lifelong regret. Fatima, though dear to him, would not live happily with a man weighed down by unfulfilled ambitions. As Santiago resumed his journey, he encountered countless trials in the desert. He was captured by military tribes and lost all his money, forced to perform the impossible task of transforming himself into the wind within 3 days. He stayed resolute. Santiago used his heart's love to connect with the sun and the wind, understanding the world's soul and communicating with the universe. With the encouragement of the alchemist, Santiago accomplished the impossible and became the wind. When Santiago finally reached the pyramids, he did not find the treasure but was attacked by thieves who beat him mercilessly. Yet, from their taunts, he learned the true location of the treasure. It had been buried back home all along. Santiago's story teaches us that when you have a dream burning inside you, no difficulty can truly defeat you. As Nietzsche said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Coelho himself confessed that life's true joy lies in the ability to pursue one's dreams. Each of us possesses limitless potential, and the journey toward our dreams is filled with immense joy. Even if the dream itself is never fully realized, the pursuit makes us happier, more fulfilled, and ultimately, better versions of ourselves. Santiago traveled across seas and deserts, only to find that his treasure was at the very place he began. It may seem like a waste of time, but the journey itself, everything he saw, the people he met, enriched his life immeasurably. Even if he had never found the treasure, Santiago's life would still have been extraordinary. The ups and downs were the experiences that shaped his character. So remember, when you have a dream, pursue it. Never give up, no matter how daunting reality seems. Keep your dreams alive in the warmest part of your heart. Nothing can stop you from living the life you desire, except you. Believe that true motivation must come from within. Trust that no tomorrow is out of your reach. May we all face our true desires courageously, pursue our dreams relentlessly, take full responsibility for our lives, and let them shine. Thank you for listening. If you found today's discussion meaningful, please share it with others who might need it. Support us with a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to catch our weekly updates. Share your thoughts in the comments below.